Oh, hello! It's me, Hilda. You may know what this is. This is just your old regular Pokeball. Now, you may know that there are many types of Pokeballs, and I kind of want to talk about my 5 favorite ones today. But before that, I want to give you some history on the Pokeball. Ooh. Pokeballs were first invented in the Johto region, where they were made out of apricorns. Now, apricorns are these kind of like fruits that grow on trees, and they are round, and people would hollow them out, insert some kind of mechanism into the ball, which makes it possible to capture Pokemon. People wanted to find a way to be able to befriend Pokemon and not hurt them in any way. The thing with Pokeballs is that people are always like, oh, you trap these Pokemon into a contraption and it's like creepy as hell. It's not how it works. Pokeballs are designed to keep the Pokemon in a safe environment where it feels comfortable and where it feels good. When you capture a Pokemon or release it, you notice that it becomes a red type of gassy situation. Now, the Pokemon turns into a very tiny version of itself, gets into the Pokeball where it feels comfortable and where it feels safe. It's like giving it a little home and making it happy. Or something. That is what they say. I don't know if that's true. I've never been inside a Pokeball, have you? Exactly. So don't judge. I bet it's fine in there. I bet it's cool. Just don't, shake it too much. Sorry. There are many types of Pokeballs, and obviously it varies on which one you like using and which one you like most. Now, I never use my Master Balls. I don't think they're necessary to capture legendary Pokemon or anything. I think they look alright, but like, what's the point? What's the challenge in catching a Pokemon where you can just use a Master Ball? I wrote down 5 of my favorite Pokeballs, and I want to discuss them with you right now. My number 5 is the Love Ball. Now, the Love Ball is a pink ball that has a heart on it, and it is fucking adorable. The Love Ball is a Pokeball that is created by Kurt in Azalea Town, where you give him a pink apricorn. I like the Love Ball. The fun thing about the Love Ball is that it doesn't work on genderless Pokemon, and I think that's really cool. But it is 8 times more effective if you use it on a Pokemon of the opposite gender, but the same species. And I think that's kind of a cool thing. And that is why I think the Love Ball deserves a little spot. Also, it's called a Love Ball. I mean, come on. Number 4 is the Cherish Ball. Now, the Cherish Ball is not a Pokeball you can actually use or buy or whatever, but a Cherish Ball is the Pokeball that an event Pokemon arrives in, and it is red, and it looks cool as heck, and it has event Pokemon. Now, event Pokemon aren't as rare as they used to be, but I just still really like the idea of event Pokemon. They always have something special, and that is what I like. Also, not everyone can always get them, so it's like you have a little special gift from Pokemon, and it's in a cool red ball. So I feel like the Cherish Ball needs just a little spot. Also, I really like the color. Have you seen the Cherish Ball? It looks great. I love it. I love you, my Celebi and my Deontay that are in my Cherish Balls and in my box, and I never look at you, but you're cute and you're in a Cherish Ball. Number 3 for me is the Timer Ball. I enjoy the way the Timer Ball works. It is extra effective if you already beat up your opposite Pokemon pretty badly. I always work hard on getting the Pokemon to a low HP, and sometimes it takes a lot of moves to do that. If you have a Timer Ball on hand, you have a bigger chance of catching the said Pokemon if you've used a lot of attacks on it, and I think that's a cool thing. So Timer Ball, number 3. Number 2 is the Dusk Ball. Now, I've been doing some research and I've actually never used the Dusk Ball, so this shouldn't probably belong here. But my number 2 was originally the Ultra Ball, because I always have 700 Ultra Balls in my bag, because I really like throwing 500 Ultra Balls at a legendary Pokemon until I catch it. But it turns out that a Dusk Ball is more effective, and I had no clue about it. But I thought, why the hell not put it on my top 2? I'm going to get Dusk Balls. I'm gonna use them. It's gonna be great. Dusk Balls have a 3.5 catch rate compared to a normal Pokeball. Ultra Balls have a 2 catch rate, I think, and a Dusk Ball works better at night and in the ocean floor, but still it has a higher catch rate than the Ultra Ball does. And I didn't know that, so thank you, Denny Saya, for letting me know, because I've learned something new, and I like learning new things. Number 1 for me is the Quick Ball. I love using the quick ball in the game. It's great when you're trying to complete your decks. It's great when you run into a Pokemon and you're like, you know what? I want to catch this, but I also don't want to spend too much time. So you just throw a quick ball at it, and if it's like, nah bitch, nah, you can just fight it and use an Ultra Ball. But it has a pretty high catch rate if you throw it on your first turn, and that is what I really like about the Quick Ball. I always have so many Quick Balls, and then when I just randomly walk into a fucking Tropius Banana Man, I just throw it at it, and it's mine. And that's great. Like, who needs a Master Ball, am I right? Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. I know I am. So, that was my top 5 Pokeballs. Here's an honorable mention for the Heavy Ball because I think it looks really cool, but I don't ever use it, but look at it looks fucking great. Heavy Balls, yeah. Pokeballs are just a great symbol of the Pokemon world, and I think they are awesome. I like the way they work. Of course, they don't really work because Pokemon is not real. I kind of want to do another top 5 on my favorite Pokemon towns in any generation. So what are your favorite Pokemon towns? Let me know and I will let you know mine very soon. Thank you for watching. The Pokemon got away.